Hello everybody, Zeno here, and we are going to go a little bit more in depth on the sour taste of Byleth's reveal. Let's go. So, with this video, I'm basically going to try and explain why the whole Nintendo community, or Smash Brothers fan base to be a little more specific, was completely soured by the taste of Byleth's reveal. Some people hated it, some people thought it was funny. There's a whole bunch of different feelings, but the most common ones, I'm going to try and explain probably why most of us did not like it. My personal reason why I don't think anybody liked Byleth's reveal is one, well, it's another Fire Emblem character. I almost said Final Fantasy, God save me. So, another anime swordsman. I mean, obviously my last video talked about that, but I think the biggest reason is because it wasn't a third-party character, because the whole Fighter's Pass was literally a chain of back-to-back guest characters. Joker blasted it off last year, and then every other character after that pretty much was... It just set a trend, you know? Oh, Joker, third-party character. Hero, third-party character. Banjo and Kazooie, technically a third-party character now. I mean, they were second-party character back then, but obviously you know what I mean. Terry, another character that wasn't originally from Nintendo. Holy moly. I'm pretty sure everybody thought the final character was some other awesome third-party character to come out. So obviously this was a huge mistake in my opinion for the representation for a new character, especially since this was the original Fighter's Pass. If we didn't get a second Fighter's Pass, like if we weren't blessed by Sakurai himself to keep working on this godforsaken game, and I mean that in a good way, this would have been like the most sour way to end Smash Brothers Ultimate. So thank God they're making more, but I still think they should have found a way, especially since they already have the next 6 characters already mapped out. They already know who they are. They already have companies negotiating on how to get them done. They should have waited, even if they were like 80% done with Byleth. They should have delayed him, put him in the second Fighter's Pass, and put another third-party character as a final DLC, just to make it look like, you know, keep that third-party character like streak going. It's just like it subverted my expectations. I don't know if that was what they were going for, but obviously everybody just thought it was a third-party character. That was probably the biggest reason. The second reason, like I said earlier, obviously it was the first reason. I feel stupid. It's another Fire Emblem character. For crap's sake, I mean, for the love of it's even more blue hair. Like, you could... I have footage in the background. I put every single Fire Emblem character against, like, the other team, or against each other, and so many of them have blue hair. That's just the minute point. But you can go and debate that all day with stupid people and pointless arguments. Obviously, the design of the character doesn't matter. It's how they play. It's how they work. The fact that most Fire Emblem characters usually have a similar moveset isn't very fun. I mean, you can argue the same thing with Mario characters, but at least they're more diverse. You know, everybody knows that Pokemon, Mario have more representation in the game, but their characters are usually more unique enough to subvert the idea of that not being a problem. With Fire Emblem, you kind of can't really go any further than, oh, he wields a weapon, and he probably has counter for some godforsaken reason. But they chose to go with another sword. Technically, he uses more than one weapon, but if he never used the sword to begin with, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't be as salty, to put it nicely. So if they chose like literally another, like a commander from an older Fire Emblem game, you know, it would be just so much. It'd be at least less hurtful. I can't think of the right word. But you know what I mean, obviously. Things like this, it's just the worst way. It was the worst way. I don't know if he did it to troll us. I mean, he looked like he was genuinely happy with the reveal. He loves the series, obviously, because he keeps throwing every single protagonist of Fire Emblem into the game. But it's just a little more mix-up, you know. I mean, I guess this is the ultimate, like, hindsight of don't purchase the entire Fighter's Pass right off the bat if you don't know what you're getting into, because I bought it blindly. I didn't expect to go third-party crazy, and then I was like, oh god, cool, we're going to have cool, interesting characters of series I've never played before, and I'm going to see how they play here, and maybe see if I can get into a new kind of game series, but I never... Once the streak started going, like once Banjo-Kazooie was revealed, I was like, oh, okay, so no more Nintendo characters, these are all going to be third-party. I can't wait for the final one because it's probably going to be a blowout. And then they announced the second Fighter's Pass, and I was like, okay, maybe not. So they're gonna reveal their blowout and then keep going. and make even more, or even just Nintendo characters, because obviously they have the streak going. I'm rambling at this point, but like it just, I don't know, the expectation, to sum it all up, expectation. With that being said, now it's gonna be even more fun, I guess, to beat players up or beat this character up, because people are gonna hate it, people are gonna love it. It's just he's become almost a meme at this point, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I will be excited to see the next fighter reveal, because round 2's coming. 6 characters instead of 5, and now we have to wait. So can't wait till the summer, because that's probably when the next guy's coming out. I don't know. This, I hope, I fail to see. I don't really have any other things to say pretty much beyond this point, other than explaining these specific reasons why I think they're salty. Obviously, I kind of wish we got more Echo Fighters as like cheap updates or free updates, but what are you gonna do? Echo Fighters are still a thing. That's a whole nother topic. I already made a video on that. Christian's calling me. Why is Christian calling me? Hold on. Yeah? Well, that totally threw me through a loop. I don't know. Where was I? Well, since I completely lost track of my mind, I just want to see if you guys think that was probably the reason. I think that makes sense. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, because I had fun beating up the crap out of all these Fire Emblem characters, because there's so many of them. I loved doing that red versus blue thing where like they're all blue hair. I don't know. It was fun. So until next time, Xeno is out, and hopefully I'll have a better freaking topic for the next video. Bye. Right.